What's going on, guys? BOR Leclerc here, and today is round 3 of URL Season 2 F2. Bit of a mouthful, that is, I know, but yeah, that's what it is. This is on board with my best qualifying lap of the session, so obviously we've seen turns 1, 2, and 3, up to 4 now, and basically nice line through there, and now we're going through the S's here. Run a bit too deep there, which compromises our line, but it's okay. We're still, up on our delta, so our first lap must have been an absolute shocker. um, anyway, so we're going on to the downhill left-hander here, slightly offline. We lose time there, but as you can see, we gain a shit ton of time on the traction coming out of the corner. What's that, about 7/10 up now, I think? So yeah, coming out of the second DRS straight, on the uphill sequence that goes towards the second sector split, the start of the third sector, and yeah, as you can see, we're up on our time. Unfortunately, it's not purple bar, as we know so far this season. Qualifying's not my strong point, so we know wherever I qualify, I'm probably going to do better in the race. So around the final corner, we're currently P9, but let's see where we finish. Well, that's P2 right there, that's good. That's a good qualifying position there, and I believe, yeah, that we're not going to go for another one. We're going to preserve the tyres, and that P2 eventually becomes a P5. So we've been out qualified by our teammate. I'm not too fussed about it, because all we've got to do is make sure that we do the best job we can to extend our lead in the Drivers' Championship. So as you can see, 5 lights are on, and away we go. Get an okay-ish kind of start here. Not the best, but we've not lost any positions yet, but we've not gained any, unfortunately. We're going around the outside, and yeah, we've been forced off here, and yeah, we collect a Force India there. Not the start we wanted, so yeah, I don't know what we can do. All we can do is just pick ourselves up and push on now, because luckily we haven't received any damage, which is good, obviously. So yeah, as I said, not the best of starts there. I think we could have avoided all that if the guy in the Renault hadn't forced us off there, but there's nothing we can do about it. I'm not going to bother bringing it up with the stewards because it doesn't change anything. Uh, so, well, it's not like they can change anything, is what I mean. But anyway, yeah, we're going through the downhill left-hand onto the straight here, and we are basically pushing as hard as we can to try and catch the cars ahead so that we can regain the positions that we've lost. As you can see, Jim Ladd is lagging quite a bit in front of us here, and now we've got to be very careful how we overtake him so that we don't lose our front wing or anything. So we're going to go round the right-hander here and down the hill towards the final corner. Looking back behind us just briefly there, and yeah, look how much we close in on Jim Ladd there in the braking zone. So yeah, as you can see, Sammy has posted the fastest lap. That means he's in first place, because obviously it's the end of the first lap, so whoever's first across the line has the fastest lap. Now we're just going to have to try and be very careful, but also very quickly in passing Jim Ladd, because yeah, look at that lag. And there goes our front wing, people. Fucking brilliant. What we're gonna, well, as you can see, Jim Ladd has very nicely there let us past. I guess he realised it was his fault, so thank you, Jim Ladd. You didn't have to do that, but I'm glad you did. Anyway, on to the end of lap 6 now. We're going to dive on into the pits to change the front wing. I mean, we did circle around for a few laps just to like try and extend the tyre life so that I could basically do soft and then soft again, effectively, because I knew just from practicing that my soft tyre wear was remarkably good, so I just thought try and get those super softs as long as possible, because then I'll be able to make the strategy I want to happen. So Yeah, anyway, we're coming out of the pits here, into a bit of clean air by the looks of it, so that's good. And now we've just got to lay down some lap times. Anyway, on to the end of lap 7, and I believe there's someone in the pits there, so I believe we're going to jump them. It looks, yeah, we're definitely going to jump them. Oh, it's Jim Lab, no wonder we've jumped him. So, as you can see, it looks like the undercut has not worked whatsoever, which is unfortunate. But then this Radon guy in front of us, I think he started on the mediums, so like he's probably going to pit shortly. And as you can see here, we've closed right up to the back of him here. So yeah, we're going to have to try and get in the DRS. So, and as you can see, he's trying to break the slipstream. I'm not going to bother trying to get the slipstream because, as far as I'm concerned, it's just a matter of getting DRS because I just wanted to slow in fast out exit. Now we're going to take the slipstream, and he's doing a Lewis Hamilton weaving on the straights there to try and break the slipstream. Oh man. So into turn 1, and as you can see, yeah, we've not been able to catch him because he kept weaving on the straights to break the slipstream. So I'm going to pump it up into rich mix, back down to standard by the looks of it. So yeah, try and just not burn too much fuel unnecessarily, but we're going to try and stick with him as much as we can here so that we can keep up, and then maybe pounce on him in the DRS zone. So as you can see, we're going into the downhill left-hander, and he's braked quite a bit earlier than what I did there, so I had to brake extra hard there just so that I didn't lose another front wing. And as you can, yeah, look at that. More, like, you can't do that, man. He's made more than one direction change. Like, I don't know if he's going to get penalised for this, but, well, we'll see. And he's ran a bit wide there, but yeah, it's not going to make much difference to whether we get past him there or not. So we're going to just try and maximise the exit out of the final corner. This time we've been able to brake where we want to because we weren't as close as the last time. And as you can see, I thought he was going into the pits, so I didn't bother getting the slipstream, but maybe I should have, because then it would have made this move a bit easier. But it looks like we're going to go round the outside. Yeah, we're taking him around the outside, are we? Oh, it looks like he's come back at us a little bit. And
see you later.
And that right there was a brilliant overtake there. I was actually pretty chuffed with that overtake. So now going into the left hand here, we've pulled off a bit of a gap here and screen freeze. So yeah, another screen freeze there, pretty annoying. As you're about to see when we go to the second sector split, the screen freeze basically cost us 1.2 seconds. Which is annoying, but thankfully there wasn't anyone too close behind for us to actually lose a position. As you can see, fast forward into lap 19, we're pitting for another set of soft tyres because, as I said earlier, excuse me, the tyre wear was pretty good on them in practice, and I know for a fact that it will be even better at this stage in the race compared to the first set of softs, at least because the car's a lot lighter now on the fuel load. So yeah, now we've got to chase after Expert Almond, aka the guy that wrongfully got the win in China. I'm going to go back to that point again. I know it's going to get annoying for some people, but I've just had another person come to me and say that I should have kept the win in China because basically I had evidence that proved he did wrong, and no one should have been able to overturn a penalty that was already applied. So yeah. Anyway, fast forward into lap 23, and yeah, Adam Lee has got between me and Almond. I guess that's just through like pitting or something. I don't know. Probably not pitting. No, I have no idea. Anyway, we set the fastest lap of the race there, which is good for us. But as you can see, Ben has slipped on a set of super soft tyres, so he's going to be coming at us now. So rather than chasing after Almond, We're going to have to try and defend from Ben like our life depends on it. So as you can see, it's not like a big gap, but it's not a small gap either between me and Ben. But as you can see, we've closed up on Adam Lee here. I think this is just ahead of us. So we're going to have to try and pick our way past him if we want to try and minimise the points lost to Almond in the standings. I reckon I probably could have been on for a podium had I not had the front wing issues caused by a laggy gym lad. But no point dwelling on that now, so because the race is almost over, laggy connections can't be helped, etc., etc. Anyway, so we're chasing after, and Adam Lee has lost it, so we're going to take a very nice and very easy 4th place there. We're still in rich mix because we've got plenty of fuel to burn, and we're going to go down the hill, and I believe he won't quite be within DRS range. Yeah, I think he's just outside DRS range, so he's not going to come back at us provided we don't fuck up the final corner. And we do a pretty decent run through the final corner, and as you can see, he pits there. So on to lap 29 now, as you can see, because nothing else happened. As you can see, Sammy has won the race, so well done to him. Yeah, well done, Sammy. You deserve that win. Shame I couldn't fight you for it because of the lag, but as I said, shit happens. We're going to come around the final corner, however. We did close in on Almond a little bit, though, I believe. We closed him down to, is that about 1.9 second there? I mean, that could have been mega tight if I didn't have the screen freeze that cost me 1.2 seconds. As you can see, this is with the new update, by the way, because as you can see, the overalls on Sammy are now pink. Yeah, so that's your top 3 there. We're going to go on to the race results for a sec, once this podium procedure's done. So yeah, on to the race results. Hopefully it'll be soon. I don't know how long this podium's meant to take. Yep, there you go. I can confirm, as you can see, I had a 5-second time penalty. That time penalty has been removed, which means it could have been close between me and Almond had I not had the screen freeze, and I probably would have finished ahead of him anyway if I hadn't had the front wing damage. So we're going to move on to the driver standings here. As you can see, I have had the gap to me closed down to 7 points. Sammy's jumped up the table quite a bit. Haas have extended their lead in the constructors to 38 points. So with me and Atomic Ship are doing pretty good team-wise. It's just a matter of last race I was stripped of a victory for no reason. Well, no valid reason, I should say. And this race, bit of lag cost me a chance to fight for a podium. But anyway, that's going to wrap up the video today, guys. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already for more F1 and League racing content. And I'll see you next time.